Today, my story is going to be about two brothers. One of them was called Daniel and the other one was called Joseph. Daniel and Joseph lived in a small town with their mother, but their mother was very poor, so they couldn't do much. Now one day, Daniel and Joseph were walking home from school when they looked in the shop window and they saw a beautiful cycle. There was only 2 more left and Daniel and Joseph really wanted them. When they got home, they heard news that apparently there was gold in the forest somewhere. So then Daniel and Joseph, they thought, let's go to the forest and surprise Mom by getting all the gold and coming back so we can buy the cycle and still have others left over. So then they took the buckets, they took the shovels, and then they went to the forest. When they arrived, they kept digging and digging and looking, but they couldn't find anything. And then the weather started to get dark and cloudy. Then next thing they knew was that they could barely see anything. A few minutes later, even rain had started to come down. Daniel and Joseph did not know what to do. They didn't know if they came from that way or if they came from that way. They didn't know how to get back home. And they didn't even find any gold. Now Daniel, he decided that he was gonna pray. So he knelt down and he prayed there. He asked God, please help us to get out of this situation. Then Joseph, he also prayed, and then they heard a voice telling them to go to follow the voice and pick up the pebbles while they're walking. So they both started off walking and walking. They would pick up all the pebbles. But then halfway through, Joseph thought, oh no, I'm too lazy. And why do we even need to pick up these pebbles? Whereas Daniel, he kept picking up all the pebbles. Then they eventually got out of the forest and made it all the way home. Then when they looked under the light, the bags had both got gold in them. All the pebbles they had been told to pick out was gold. Now Daniel, he had a giant bag full of lots and lots of gold. But Joseph, since he didn't listen, he only had a half of much as gold. The moral of this story is that we should always listen to God no matter what, because He will always have the right plan. And if you're in trouble, you should always pray to God because He will help you. Now I'm going to offer a small prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for helping us to know that you will always have the right plan for us, and that if we're ever in trouble or need something, we should always pray to you, no matter how big or how small it may be. In your precious name I pray, Amen. I hope you enjoyed my story this week. Comment down below if you liked this and if you didn't. And tell us if there's anything you might want to see. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!